Hey guys, welcome back. This actually isn't going to be Lokean Gaming. It's day 10 and my brain won't work, so let's go race some karts. We're going to let's play on the fantasy track. So how are you doing? I actually did this already, and
Go!
sometimes it's good to have games to play.
Oh no.
You need to adjust your attitude problem, young man. I'm just gonna run you into the wall, see how you look out. I get really aggressive during these games, but he wasn't supposed to do that. They were supposed to be almost... I don't know why I'm driving so crooked. Okay. What the actual hell? There. Okay, so I played this already, and I had recorded it for you guys.
No!
Okay, that guy's being kind of an asshole. So I have played this already for you guys, and you know, nothing happened. Now that I'm recording and feeling better, that guy's being a total asshole. Anyhow, sometimes it's kind of good to have games like this to just make yourself feel better, is what I'm trying to get at. And as I would go around the track, I'd played this already for you guys, just talk to you and talked about how my day's going, and it's day 10 and and everything else going on in my life. So they're kind of fun to have. And this was, I think this was free. I don't know. I'll find out when I give you a link over, but yeah. I tried to record all day today for you guys in front of the camera, and I just can't do it. It's nothing against you guys, it's just my brain won't work today. But somehow doing this, it kind of frees up your mind a little bit. So yeah, I guess because you're not looking into the camera, and sometimes it just works better for me. So how are you doing? It's been quite a month, and I'm kind of dealing with the letdown of, I thought 2020, I don't know why, a lot of us older people thought 2020 would be, I don't know, like Age of Aquarius or something, like everything would make sense, right? Like everything was going to make sense, and there will be world peace and all this other stuff, and we'd all be fabulously wealthy, and it just hasn't panned out yet. And I keep yelling to the gods, with all due love and respect, I keep yelling at them that, you know, this isn't how it's supposed to be playing out. 2020 is supposed to be my year, man. 2020 seems to be my year for, challenges and tightening my budget to the point where it squeaks is what 2020 seems to be. And so I've been mad, and you know, it's okay to get mad and yell at the gods from time to time. Some people won't do it, but I figure if they don't understand human emotions, those aren't the deities to be working with gods. And Loki understands. And he's being very sympathetic because last night we thought we had a reason to celebrate, and we don't, not yet. So, you know, he's being very sympathetic, and we've been binging on Resort, and I've been working on temples. Anything I can do is kind of a distraction, because you guys know, my budget's so tight I can't afford to go out anyways. And so, between that and the weather, I'm kind of landlocked, and this area is kind of sketchy now, so, you know, the VR has been a great help. But yeah, it has not been the best 10 days of my life. But, you know, you have to at least find the silver lining. At least the VR is working. I shouldn't have said that, should I? At least the VR is working. We have internet, so I'm not going entirely crazy, because when that goes out, I lose my damn mind. And we have you guys, so there's some good stuff happening. And we've got that resort program we've been binging on. I think I had you guys in that before. It's like really posh hotels. So it's just, it's a thing of counting the blessings we do have while feeling like Siegfried and Roy's tigers retired to my belly and are having a cat fight. So it's kind of a mixed thing. But you do have to look for the good in life, even when your life's going super crummy. Believe me, I could use a new back at this point, and I could use a government grant for chocolate is what I could use. And a cheeseburger and a pizza, and there just is no cheeseburger and pizza money in the budget. And I'm like, no, all this healthy food. Yeah. And the terrible thing is, these resorts we've been checking out, the one has a Baskin Robbins for the children. There's like a children's place, and they show it to you, and there is a full Baskin Robbins thing for the kids, like the full Baskin Robbins in there. And I'm like, that is so not fair. And another one gives you like cookies, and another one cooks barbecue. And I'm like, I thought these resorts were super healthy. But yeah, I've been seeing all this stuff, and it feels like I have my nose pressed up against the window. I'm like, I want it. I want Baskin Robbins. I want other stuff.
Victory.
Okay. Want to go on another track? I can't promise I'll finish a race. That's kind of the easiest race. I'm lazy today. Okay. Yeah, this is the one where I can run out of fuel pretty fast. In fact, I don't think I've ever completed this race. But let's see how we do. And, you know, I've been praying to all the gods. I've been, like, trying to see if this is just one of those things. Is there, like, a spiritual message in it? And I'm just getting back that, you know, I just have to have patience. This isn't a punishment from the gods. All the rough stuff in our lives, guys, it's not a punishment from the gods. It really isn't. I know it's not fair. And I kind of have that double-edged sword of being able to binge on those resorts, and I'm loving it and enjoying it, and, you know, it's super relaxing. But I said to Odin, I said, you know, can you imagine being able to do this? Being able to go to a resort. And he looked at me, and you know how he can flip things upside down. He goes, can you imagine having to go to a resort? And I just kind of looked at him, because I'm thinking, you know, you are king of the gods. You have a very nice life. Don't tell me about, oh, people don't need this, and start acting like a Buddhist. And he just kind of looked at me. I mean, I get his point. If your life is so bad that you think the only thing that will solve it is a ultra expensive vacation where the rooms are over $1,000 a night, then yeah, maybe you need to see what you can do right now with what you have to make yourself feel better. But at the same time, it's the Lokean in me. I'm going to argue and say there's nothing wrong with wanting, you know, a nice vacation. Like, oh, this is my vacation. So I'm taking you guys on vacation with me. It's my drive in the country. So, you know, I'm blessed. It's like we keep bringing up VR, and I've said, I know some people are like, well, I can't afford VR. I can't either. I've told you guys again and again, I was really blessed. My uncle, you know, footed the bill and insisted I get it. So for the less than the price of a vacation, I've had instant vacations for years. And for me, it's good enough. It's never going to fool anyone into thinking it's like a, you know, whatever, but it feels close enough to real, and I can't drive in real life, so this is kind of fun for me. And it's just, sometimes you have to kind of get out in nature, and if you can't, because, you know, anymore, it's too cold right now, and it's way too sketchy around here now, guys, to go out. I mean, I've promised my friends that I will not go out to the park, and you know all the sketchy people I've run across there. So it's not safe anymore to go out and walk in nature, so it's good to have this. And if I didn't have this, then, you know, thankfully, there are a lot of walking videos on YouTube. Have you seen those? There's like this one guy from Japan that like walks everywhere. I love those videos. It's really soothing, and they're like 45, 50-minute long videos, so I put those on and kind of have dinner. Or there's this other couple from Japan that these two gentlemen make food videos and travel videos, like around food, and I like them. I tend to like channels where I know it's ironic since I'm in front of the camera all the time. I tend to like channels where the person really doesn't speak. So I've noticed that, and I'm like, well, you know, it makes sense because I want to get away from that, because I do it all the time, and sometimes I've had enough of doing it. I don't want to see any more of it. So it isn't like I'm not a fan of other people, but it's like it's kind of relaxing not to hear a human voice sometimes. Oh. In other exciting news, I shaved today. I have this ancient shaver, electric shaver, actually handed down by my mom. And it does, I guess, a decent job. And I have electric shave handed down by my father, and that stuff's... God, he's been gone for a decade now. I don't think that stuff ever goes out of date. I think it's pure alcohol. But it seems to do a decent job, and I just kind of wanted to try to perk myself up. I forgot things. Even if you're female, you still shed your beard. Uh-oh, running out of gas. And it just, it sheds, so you still shed that. Even if you're a female, it doesn't just stay there magically. And it doesn't feel great sometimes. So I figured just to feel a little cleansed and a little perked up, I would try shaving. I don't like to because I can never get quite, you know, the shave people get in commercials. I can't get that. Maybe I do something wrong, I don't really know, but I can't get that. So, I've been doing what I can. And I'm waiting for a warm spring day when I can go outside, but that's going to be a couple months. I think I told you certain parties had promised like oodles of snow so I would know they're really here and working with me. I saw 2 snowflakes as I took the trash out today, so yeah. And I'm like, you're really here, So, I'm just kind of cranky lately. We haven't gotten any really good snow for years, really. And when we have, and I'm filming, sometimes, you know, there's too much background noise, or the shot doesn't come out the way I think it is, because you guys know my low vision. What I think is the best shot in the world, either the camera malfunctions and it didn't film it, or something happens. So yeah, I'm gonna skip that gas tank. I hope that wasn't a mistake. And I'm gonna see if I can make it. So I don't want to have a collision. So, I hope you guys are doing well. Just figured we'd bring you into a game. I don't know, the brain won't work when I'm sitting in front of the camera today.
Victory.
Yay! Okay, and we're at the top spot. We beat God. I'm gonna get in so much trouble for that, but apparently we beat God. So, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. We just wanted to do something to let you guys know we're still alive, we're still hanging in there, and we will let you know the moment we can throw a party. We will see you guys later. Bye-bye.